It's a throw-in. Nice bit of trickery.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got away. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's quick to return it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a promising position. He's on it, can he get away? Shot a goal! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Over to the right flank. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! There's a goal! And there is your opener. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Canada very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And can he finish it? It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Canada are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And no, that was never going to make it. That's a good ball out wide. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Canada find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's had a shot! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring!
The goal scorer for Canada after 25 minutes is number 21.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nicely spread. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Played out towards the right wing. Great chance!
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Shooting chance! And that's past the post.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a sharp finish! And they're threatening to fly away here!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
The goal scorer for Canada after 36 minutes is number 10.
Canada are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step.
And the shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
The goal scorer for Canada after 37
Well,
minutes
that's
is
really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's a lovely, neat pass. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Chance, surely! And that has faded wide.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they've got a throw. And he's been shifted off it. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Canada really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Canada enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So let's get the ball rolling. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. And he is... Decent chance! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
50 minutes is
Another one! This must be his personal high.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's been caught napping. This looks promising. Back towards the middle. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And back to the goalkeeper. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Spread out to the left. It's a good spell of possession, this. Takes the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's with the keeper. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. Canada have the chance to go the other way. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's been given away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Chooses to go crossfield. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Minutes is number 11.
Somewhat off target. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Just eases him off the ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's the keeper's ball. And the number on the board is 3.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he was quick to react. That's that, the end. Canada can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
আপনার কি এটা ভীষণ লিংক দিয়ে ডব্লিউডব্লিউ না হবে না ভাইয়া কি তেরা দিন করবেন না
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
And here's Saka. Dewsbury Hall. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, good spread. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Ødegaard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barry. Rice gets a foot in here. And he's picked out the run. Shevchenko. Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Saka proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Son Heung-min, Shevchenko. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona with the corner, there first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And this is Shevchenko. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Shevchenko! Oh, it's come off the upright. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nicely spread. Now it's Saka. Saka. Chance for a shot! That was quite a hit. Barcelona have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Everton are looking to go forward now. And it's Ødegaard. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Saka. Can he get it through? Goes for goal! Keane. Barry might just make this. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. Some good persistent defending here. He is through here. Ødegaard. Looking for decent chance! Perilously close. Saka. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And he passes it long. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ødegaard. Can he finish? And he should have made them pay.
Saka deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good ball! And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
NDI really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can they get him away? Robinam gets it away. And they're quick to get it back.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barry is herring after that one. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to get it clear. Mykolenko. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Away we go again. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. It's a pretty loose pass. O'Brien. And Garner. O'Brien. Now it's Shevchenko. Knocks it out wide. And he's quick to return it. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Mykolenko. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is just caressed. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Shevchenko needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Rice! No, just not quite. Pinches it off him.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Now it's Foden, and it's made a chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There's the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Everton choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Garner. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Could be danger here. He's found the way through. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Spread it left. That's a cute ball. Now it's Saka. Barry going after that. Lewis Skelly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a brilliant interception. Gone behind for a goal kick. Everton have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Foden proves too strong. And he's gone searching crossfield. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Garner.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Son, and a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Might be danger here. Oh, good-looking ball. Barry is onto it in a flash. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's a little off target. Forwards and with intent. And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Shevchenko. Pass is just off target. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's picked his way through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Akanji getting this one clear. And they've got rid. Looking to play him in. And this is Shevchenko. And that's a good-looking ball. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Lewis Skelly. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This looks promising. And it's Son Heung-min. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in it. Saka! Bellumi. McBurney. Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Egan. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hull ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Now it's Foden. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 3, Phil Foden.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's in a great position here. And it's made its way to him. There they go, hunting in packs. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's going wide left. Son Heung-min. Lewis Skelly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's McBurney. That's destined for the flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a good ball out wide. Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Son Heung-min. Shevchenko. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The pass has gone astray. Son Heung-min. Well, that has not gone well. Tries to get it clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the ball's gone astray.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Lewis Skelly. And here's Son Heung-min. Foden. Shot at goal! Deftly away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. We're on the move again. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And here's Saka. Saka's delivery. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Decent chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
No, again there's no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's an imaginative pass. He's in plenty of space here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bellumi. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Saka. Foden. Real chance! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Pass somewhat off target.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Alexander-Arnold. It's a throw-in. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's been hooked away. That is a brilliant interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And it's Lewis Skelly. Son Heung-min being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he was running and creating with too much freedom, so this type marking is not a surprise.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Shevchenko. Here's a chance! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's heaved it away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. No, he refuses to take the bait. Saka. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Out for a throw. Hull can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
10, number 25, coming on the field, number 21,
Rice.
number 26.
He's having a Gelhardt.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Not the most convincing of passes. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he thumps it clear. Saka. Saka making good progress on the right-hand side. Foden. And he shoots! Has another go! Well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's clever. Gelhardt stood up well to him there. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ajayi, that's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dowell. Now it's McBurney. And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Foden picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
অল্প অল্প ওই তুই দেখিস কত দেখে 0.0300 কত জানি মনে কর তো সেন্টারও নিচত গেলে হইলে সেন্ট ঠিক কতদিনে তুই তোর 1000 সেন্ট করবো তারপরে $1 দিবি যদি দেখা যায় তোর কাছে ভালো লাগে না তোর এবার দিয়ে দেবে যে স্ক্যামার
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So straight into the action. Saka. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Shevchenko duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. That is ended up in no man's land. Ødegaard for Rice. Alexander-Arnold. And that's going right the way across. And he's had it nicked away. Fernandez. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Now this could be a chance. João Pedro unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rice. Cucurella. Out of play for a throw. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And here's Saka. He shifts Saka! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Palmer. Looking for options for movement. Pedro Neto. Not the most accurate pass. Akanji. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ødegaard. Oh, he's having a go! Fantastic from Ødegaard! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Saka. Caicedo. Fofana. Hato. And it's Fernandes. Ødegaard. Saka. Hato gets over and intercepts. Cucurella. For Palmer. And they've switched it over to the other side. Gusto. Lewis Skelly. And it's Van Dijk. And the keeper's got it again. Akanji. And Lewis Skelly. Fernandes. Palmer. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Over to the right flank. Spread out to the left. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Shevchenko. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
What a throw in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Akanji. Oh, terrible mistake. He's picked his way and he shoots! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona really could have done without this. That is some save from Khan!
Oh, once the save was made...
Shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way. And here's Neto.
Pedro Neto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Caicedo. Fofana. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're off again. Joao Pedro. Cucurella has it out wide and in space. Drills one in. Pedro now! that is decidedly lacking.
Pedro Neto has actually shocked himself. Where's that hole in the ground?
Van Dijk. And it's Lewis Skelly. Foden. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. It's a sweeping cross. And he's heaved it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Yeah, very good job, he positioned himself there.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Colwill. Now it's Pedro Neto. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Foden. And that's a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Saka. Colwill kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Ødegaard. Now who's going to be first to this? Colwill. And Fofana. Colwill. Fernandes. 75 minutes played. Oh, good spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Now it's Shevchenko, played into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Fofana. And it's Palmer. That's a good ball out wide. And Caicedo. Ødegaard gets a foot in here, looking for the run. Fofana kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Son Heung-min. And that was very necessary.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shoots! Yes! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy." Palmer. That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass somewhat off target. Son Heung-min. Fofana makes the interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
2 minutos de descuento.
Looking to play him in. James. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Ødegaard voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim? So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players.
And Shevchenko! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So, a breakthrough already. Alexander-Arnold, looking for options for movement. And he's got away from him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Foden. And Mbeumo. He's on it, can he get away? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely weighted ball. Back where it came from. That's the keeper's ball. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good-looking ball. Son Heung-min takes a shot. And that is high.
Son Heung-min most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Alexander-Arnold. Foden in with the challenge. That's a throw. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Lewis Skelly. Rice! Oh, nearly. Mount. Knocks it into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. And the shot! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Alexander-Arnold pinches it off him.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off. And a chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Foden, Bruno Fernandes, and this is Shevchenko. And Burmo, Son Heung-min, and he's worked it through, and he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! And that's in! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Alexander-Arnold, and here's Foden, and that's a good ball. Menu, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Foden, and this is Shevchenko. Lewis Skelly gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes threads one in, and it's Lewis Skelly. Terrific effort! Not a bad try by any means. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Lewis Skelly. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rice. Lewis Skelly. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Andrei Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko!
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Now it's Son Heung-min. And Burmo, looking for the run. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Menu, spread it left. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played into space. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well, and while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action. 45 minutes to change their fate. Played through into space. This looks promising. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They are playing them off the park. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Nicked it back promptly. Great vision. Bruno Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Trossard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Plays a sharp little ball here. And Burmo in acres of space out wide. And he's cut it out.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Foden has got himself a free kick. And here's Mount. They want to be quick to recover this. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
60 minutes played. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Ligt. For Rice. Rice gets it away. Deftly away. Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. Trossard. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that is not getting there. And we have our very first corner. Diogo Dalot has created... He's had a shot! He's put it wide.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Diogo Dalot. Mount. Now it's Foden. Menu.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? Forced to go back. That's good play. Cleared without hesitation and smartly reclaimed. Aimed beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold. That's really well cleared. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tries to play it through. And the shot! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 77 minutes is
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, good play on the left-hand side here, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Always onto this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. There's the shot! And a neat finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
I think there's been a greater menace to every...
Real chance! Sensational by Bruno Fernandes! About as smooth as it gets. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Manchester United get their goal. A bit of... Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Foden. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
There will be 5 minutes added
Lovely
time.
pass, but can he get there? And he is deftly away. Shevchenko purring through the gears. Goes for a shot! No, it's wide. And he's gone looking for safety. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Trossard, he is through here. Trossard! It's... Oh, what has happened here? Rice. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.